Let's talk about life after 50. For many people, living alone at this stage can actually be pretty amazing. Think about it. No one telling you what to watch on TV, no compromises about where to eat, and you get to decide everything about your life. In the US, nearly 27% of adults over 60 live alone. And guess what? It's more common for women than men, 11%. This isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's a chance to embrace your independence. When you live alone, you can create a life that's exactly how you want it. Maybe you've built a fulfilling routine, spending time with friends, enjoying hobbies, traveling, or just soaking up the quiet moments. You might even feel like your life is perfect just as it is, and that's great. Living solo doesn't mean you're missing out on anything. But let's be real, sometimes there's a little voice inside that wonders what it might be like to share your life with someone again. That's where dating comes in, not because you need someone to complete you, but because adding romance to your life can bring a whole new kind of joy. It's exciting to think about meeting someone who gets you, shares your interests, and adds to the happiness you've already created for yourself. And here's the kicker. Dating isn't just fun. It's actually good for you. Building intimate connections with others can help reduce stress, keep your mind and body healthier, and even help you live longer. So, even if you're loving your solo life, keeping an open mind about dating could bring some unexpected benefits when you're ready to explore it. All right, so you're thinking about dipping your toes back into the dating pool after 50. First of all, let's acknowledge something. It's totally normal to feel a little nervous. Maybe it's been a while since you've dated, and the whole idea feels like stepping into uncharted territory. You might wonder, do I still remember how to date? Is it too late for me to find someone? Spoiler alert, it's never too late, and yes, you've got this. The good news is that meeting new people isn't as complicated as it sounds. In fact, some of the same methods you might have used years ago are still great options today. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Leverage your connections. Your friends and family know you better than anyone else. They might know someone who's single and could be a great match for you. Don't be shy about letting them know you're open to meeting new people. Dive into group activities. Whether it's joining a local book club, taking a fitness class, or participating in a community event, shared interests are one of the easiest ways to meet like-minded people. Plus, it's a great way to have fun while expanding your social circle. Say yes to social events. Weddings, birthday parties, or even casual get-togethers can be excellent opportunities to meet someone new. You never know who you might bump into at a friend's BBQ or a family celebration. And if those options feel a little slow, let's not forget about the digital age. Online dating has made it easier than ever to connect with people, even if they're not in your immediate area. There are tons of dating sites and apps designed specifically for people over 50, so you don't have to feel out of place. The key here is to keep an open mind and take small steps. You don't have to dive in head first. Just start by putting yourself in situations where you're likely to meet new people. Remember, this isn't about pressure. It's about having fun and seeing where it leads. Let's talk about online dating. Yes, even for those of us over 50. If you're feeling a bit unsure about it, don't worry, you're not alone. A lot of people think online dating is just for the younger crowd, but that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, there are plenty of dating sites and apps specifically designed for older adults, so you'll be in good company. Here's the thing. Online dating isn't as intimidating as it seems. It's really just a modern way to meet people, like going to a party or joining a social group. Except this time, the introductions happen through your phone or computer. Here's how it usually works. Create a profile. You'll start by signing up with your email and filling out some basic information about yourself. This includes things like your interests, hobbies, and what you're looking for in a partner. Upload a photo, Choose a recent friendly picture. It doesn't have to be glamorous, just something that represents the real you. Browse or get matched. Most dating platforms will either suggest matches for you or let you browse profiles to see who catches your eye. You can filter based on age, location, interests, and more. Start a conversation. When you find someone interesting, you can send them a message. It's like saying hello at a coffee shop, just online. Now here's the beauty of it. Online dating allows you to meet people you might never cross paths with in your daily life. You're not limited to your local community or social circle anymore. Plus, you can take your time getting to know someone before deciding to meet in person. Of course, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, be cautious. There are some people online who don't have the best intentions, so always trust your gut. Second, don't rush. You don't have to connect with the first person who messages you. Take your time, explore your options, and remember, this is about finding someone who truly fits into your life. So, is online dating right for you? If you're open to it, willing to try something new, and ready to meet people outside your usual circle, it just might be the perfect way to expand your horizons. All right, so you're ready to step into the dating world after 50. That's exciting. But before you dive in, let's go over some important rules to make sure your experience is not just fun, but also safe and rewarding. Here are the 5 golden rules. 1. Always meet in public first. This is a big one. Meeting in a public place for the first date is non-negotiable. Think coffee shops, restaurants, or parks where there are other people around. It's not just about safety, it also makes the date feel more relaxed and casual. Before you leave, let a friend or family member know where you're going and who you're meeting. And don't forget to check in with them after the date. It's just good practice. Also, take it slow when sharing personal information. You don't need to tell someone your home address, financial details, or even too much about your family right away. Keep it simple until you really know them. 2. Stick to your boundaries. Here's the beauty of dating at this stage in life. You know what you want and what you're comfortable with. Don't let anyone pressure you into doing something you're not okay with, whether it's kissing on the first date or jumping into a serious relationship too quickly. Be upfront about your expectations. If you prefer dating one person at a time, say so. Your boundaries matter, and the right person will respect them. 3. Be open about intimacy. Let's talk about intimacy. It's an important part of relationships, but at this stage, it might look different than it did when you were younger. Maybe you're not ready for physical intimacy right away, or at all, and that's completely fine. On the flip side, if you are, make sure you discuss things like sexual health openly and honestly. Don't shy away from asking questions about STIs or discussing protection. Yes, these conversations can feel awkward, but they're crucial for building trust and ensuring you're on the same page. 4. Watch out for red flags. Dating is exciting, but it's also important to keep your guard up. Unfortunately, scammers often target older adults on dating apps and in real life. Be cautious of anyone who starts talking about their financial problems too soon or ask you for money. If something feels off, trust your instincts. It's better to be safe than sorry. 5. Take your time. There's no rush. Dating is supposed to be fun and enjoyable, not a race to find someone. It's okay if it takes a little time to find the right person. Focus on enjoying the process, getting to know people, learning about yourself, and having some great conversations along the way. And remember, you deserve someone who values you for who you are. Don't settle for anything less than what makes you truly happy. Dating after 50 is an adventure, sometimes a little nerve-wracking, but mostly exciting. By following these golden rules, you can make sure your journey is safe, empowering, and full of possibilities. So, you're diving back into the dating world, and that's amazing. But let's take a step back and talk about something important. Patience. Dating after 50 isn't about rushing to find the perfect person. It's about enjoying the journey, learning about yourself, and building meaningful connections along the way. Finding the right person takes time, and that's okay. You're not auditioning for a romantic comedy where you bump into the one in a grocery store aisle. This is real life, and love doesn't always come quickly. The key is to enjoy each step of the process, meeting new people, sharing stories, and exploring different connections. Remember, every date, even the ones that don't lead to something serious, can be a fun or valuable experience. When you're dating at this stage of life, it's not about checking off a box or meeting some societal expectation. It's about creating moments that feel good to you. Go out, have conversations, and enjoy yourself. Maybe it's a fun dinner with someone who shares your interests, or just a nice walk with someone new. It's not always about finding the one. Sometimes it's just about enjoying the company. Life after 50 is full of unexpected twists, and dating is no different. You might think you know exactly what you're looking for, but don't be surprised if someone completely different catches your eye. Stay open-minded and curious. Sometimes, the most surprising connections turn out to be the most meaningful ones. While dating can be a wonderful way to connect with others, don't forget how amazing your solo life is. You've built a life full of interests, hobbies, and people who love you. Don't let dating overshadow all the wonderful things you already have. The right person will complement your life, not consume it. At this stage, you've lived through enough to know what works for you and what doesn't. Don't settle for less than you deserve. If someone isn't respecting your boundaries, your time, or your values, it's okay to walk away. The right person will appreciate you for who you are and will bring joy and positivity into your life. Dating after 50 is an adventure. It's not about finding someone to complete you. You're already whole. It's about adding to your life and embracing new possibilities. So take your time, enjoy the process, and trust that when the right person comes along, it will all be worth it. Until then, have fun. You deserve it. So, here's the takeaway. Dating after 50 isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about discovering what brings joy to your life. It's a chance to explore new connections, have meaningful experiences, and maybe even find someone who adds a little extra spark to your already amazing life. Remember, you're in control of this journey, and it's okay to take your time. Embrace the process, stay true to yourself, and don't settle for anything less than you deserve. The right person will come along when the time is right. Until then, focus on enjoying every step of the way, because life after 50 is just getting started, and it's full of possibilities.